What is up, you bunch of marks? It is your boy Chin, the most freaking of marks, here today to talk to you about this whole new era of WWE. Same old nuts getting busted, new area of not area, it's an era, it's an era. Just go. Just in case you didn't get the memo, I have a terrible work schedule for doing In a Nutshells for Monday Night Raw. I can't do it. Gonna move on. This here show opens up with Becky being pretty freaking pissed about the way things went down. And especially being mad at Ronda Rousey for fucking her over. Fair. Charlotte comes over, she talks a bit of shit, she's also pretty angry. Asuka comes out, cause she's the new Smackdown Women's Champion, and a lot of fingers are getting poked. They're calling her a paper champion and shit like that. I don't really appreciate it, ladies, although I do appreciate both of you, so it's kind of a weird sentiment I have right now. You know who comes out after that? The motherfucking man. And not Becky Lynch, because she was already in the ring. The man, Vince the Man McMahon. He comes out and he's just like, you two ladies, get over it, okay? Don't know what to tell you. Naomi comes out, she's like, I want that match. And Vince is like, cool, no era, you get the match, let's do it. We actually get the match itself, Asuka versus Naomi. Asuka showing that she is a defending champion, unlike other people with red title belts, if I were to just say that at random. It was just a really good match, because, you know, Asuka and Naomi are two of the best female superstars that we have on the roster right now. Becky and Charlotte are sitting ringside. Asuka wins with an Asuka lock. Pretty dope. Backstage, we have Vince and Miz just being ridiculous. It starts off as being, no, Shane can't come out to play right now. And then it turns into, I think Shane and I would make great partners and I'm asking for your blessing. Are you childhood friends or are you fucking? Like, either way, this whole storyline is hilarious to me, so I just can't wait to see what ends up happening with all of it. So, did anyone for a second actually believe that Samoa Joe was going to apologize for his actions? No, and that's why it wasn't surprising when his apology turned into an intervention. Big shock there. And Jefferson's like, yeah, you make some good points, but whatever. Hey, let's talk about some facts with you. Why have you been here for 2 years and not even won a championship? Apparently NXT doesn't count. I think he got it like a couple times too. Whatever. Apparently we're just going to overlook that because we're talking about main roster here. I get your point, but I get sidetracked because of schematics, statistics, other big words. Jeff throws that out there, and Samoa Joe really didn't like that because he was getting mad and like twitching out and shit like that because he was pissed. And then he goes to hit Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy hits him with like that twist of fate sit down thing that he does now, and Jeff got the upper hand. Hell yeah. Somebody definitely got fired at the end of this shit though, because they got the camera shot of Jeff leaving there and you just saw the complete lack of SmackDown's audience there. So, sorry to the dude that lost his job. Feel bad for you, buddy. Next up is that match that The Miz wanted so goddamn bad. He comes out, and guess who his partner is? It's Mandy Rose. Everyone probably thought it was gonna be a dude. Nope, it was Mandy Rose. Corey Graves did his usual Mandy Rose shtick and got just a little, like, weird, like, too much Graves at the end of the match there. Too much. Peel it back a little bit. It was The Miz and Mandy Rose versus R-Truth and Carmella. Here's the main points of this match. We have R-Truth thinking that Mandy Rose is Maurice. And not too long after that, it's going to be a skull-crushing finale for the win. But hey, you know what? The Miz impressed just like he set out to do, so props to you, buddy. So, after that, the Usos come out, and the Usos want the bar, because they're pretty pissed at them. And you know who they get instead of that? They get themselves a bunch of Good Brothers, which I was stoked about, because I never get to see myself some Good Brothers. And that's exactly what the Good Brothers are saying. They're just like, yo, we have just been brothering softly in the background all these months, and we're ready to come on out. And then a referee just like fucking slings out of nowhere. It was so impressive. And that's just the thing now. People just kind of get in little disputes, and they just make a match, I guess. It's working for the time being. We'll see if we start getting any more like backstage segments or shit like that we always enjoy, right? It was a good match though. I'd say one of the most notable spots of it was Jey Uso going to throw a kick and he gets his leg caught in the rope and he's just kind of dangling there. he looks pretty silly. The bar comes out, and I'm just thinking that they're gonna like cause a distraction or some shit like that. And then Sanity shows up out of nowhere to lay the smacketh down on the smacketh down. They just beat him down, and then they're walking up the entrance ramp, and they're like, haha, beat you to it. The bar's like, yeah, we don't give a shit. And they just like go and kick the remaining bits of asses that is laying in the ring. You know what? Dick move of the night. I wasn't even thinking about it when I made the episode, so I'm doing it right now. Dick move of the night. Bar. WWE tells us that they're going to give us matches with new faces and lineups and stuff like that. They did a pretty good job. We had Mustafa Ali and AJ Styles versus Andrade Cien and Daniel Bryan. And yeah, we've seen those faces before, but I liked the little mixture that they had for a tag match there. You can't have a bad match with all those individuals, and it wasn't a bad match with all those individuals. It was actually a pretty dope match. A lot of just really good spots, too many to throw out there. Besides the fact that, holy hell, Mustafa Ali pins our WWE champion after delivering a pretty dope, I think he calls it a 054, 450 splash. It was, he flipped on him like that, and it was fucking lit tits, fam. Lit tits. Fam, I don't know, whatever. That's how the episode ended. AJ Styles was lifting Mustafa Ali's arm because he pinned the champion, and I bet you Mustafa Ali felt pretty good about himself right about there. Yeah. I'm gonna have to say that's been this edition of Nutshell Busted. I'm just like dragging out my words. This is weird. It's been your boy, Chin, that freaking Mark. I'm gonna try and work out like a ranking system for all this shit or something like that to make it more than just a recap and then me saying bye. But now that I've thrown that out there, there was your recap. Bye.